Welcome to Davi Toons Club. Today, we're gonna draw one of the most iconic anime pirates of all time, Monkey D. Luffy from the anime One Piece, in a style that stays super faithful to the original anime design. So grab your pencils, get comfy, and let's have some cartoon fun together. Okay, first, we'll start with a very simple sketch that will guide the entire drawing process. Keep your lines very soft and light so they're easy to erase later without damaging the final line art. And if you want, you can even pause the video and take a screenshot of the sketch to use as reference. Let's begin the eyes aligned perfectly with line D from our sketch guide. The ideal distance between the eyes is about the size of one eye itself. And that's exactly why our sketch has those three circular shapes marking the spacing. For the nose, we'll place it right in the center, using vertical line 1 between horizontal lines D and E. Just like many anime characters, the nose is extremely minimalistic. Now, let's add the eyebrows, using very simple diagonal lines, starting around line C. Luffy's eyes are extremely simple and circular, which is one of the most recognizable parts of Eiichiro Oda's style. Don't forget Luffy's classic scar right below his left eye, approximately around horizontal line E. Down near horizontal line F, at the base of the skull circle, we'll draw Luffy's big, simple smile. The curve is soft and roughly as wide as the distance between the irises. Now let's shape the cheeks and chin, keeping everything rounded and friendly. Today, we're focusing on a very clean construction sketch to help everyone draw Luffy in an easier and more accurate way. So even if you're a beginner, don't worry, we'll go step by step together. And of course, if any part feels tricky, feel free to pause the video anytime you need. Awesome! Time to move on to the hair. First, we'll define the separation between the hat and the hair using a curved arc between lines B and C inside the circle. Luffy's hair is messy and full of sharp spikes coming out from underneath the hat, so don't try to make it too perfect. If you're enjoying the tutorial so far, don't forget to leave a like and share this video with your friends. And be sure to check out our full playlist with lots of other pop culture drawing tutorials. Just click the card above. Also, let me know in the comments which character you'd like to see next. And guess what? Later this week, we'll also be drawing Luffy in our fun rubber hose cartoon style too. And it's gonna be amazing. Monkey D. Luffy first appeared in the manga in 1997. Eiichiro Oda created Luffy and originally wanted him to represent freedom and adventure above everything else. The ears will sit approximately between lines D and F. His ears are fairly simple, rounded and cartoony, which helps keep the design clean and expressive. Luffy gained his stretching powers after eating the gum gum fruit, also known as the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Luffy's birthday is officially celebrated on May 5th. And now, time for the legendary straw hat. The brim of the hat has a flattened oval shape with uneven lines for a more natural straw texture. Its width follows roughly the size of line D, starting near line G and going slightly above line B. Luffy's famous straw hat originally belonged to another legendary pirate, Shanks. One Piece is one of the best-selling manga franchises in history. Next, we'll draw the crown of the hat using a large curved arc that reaches line A, with approximately the width from one ear to the other. Let's add the classic red ribbon around the hat. Now we'll create several quick little texture lines all around the straw hat. We speed this part up a little in the video, just to keep things more dynamic and fun. Great! Now let's move to the neck, following our sketch guide with a very cylindrical shape. One Piece has been running for more than 2 decades and is still hugely popular around the world. Add those little hair strands coming down beside the neck. By the way, what do you think of our Luffy so far? He's already looking awesome! Now we'll finish the bust area. It's actually pretty simple, because whatever we do on one side will basically mirror on the other. Let's draw his right shoulder, while already preparing the raised collar area near the trapezius. And now the left shoulder, also setting up the shirt collar shape. This mirroring technique really makes the process easier and helps keep the drawing balanced. Time for Luffy's iconic open shirt. Luffy's dream is to become the king of the pirates, but for him, that means being the freest person on the seas. Add the simple yellow button on the shirt. Now we'll place a few subtle lines defining the clavicle and chest area in a very clean anime style. Let's add the classic X-shaped scar on his chest. Since we're only drawing the bust, we'll show just part of it using irregular lines. Not gonna lie, he's looking really cool already. And now all that's left is removing the sketch layer, or gently erasing the sketch using a very soft eraser so you don't damage the final lines. For the colors, we'll mainly use beige skin tones, black hair, a yellow straw hat with a red band, and of course, Luffy's iconic red shirt. But feel free to color him however you want. And here's our Monkey D. Luffy, looking awesome and suture faithful to the anime style. I hope you had fun and were inspired. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye!